Wait lang. Walang sabi ko, hindi pwede. Ang pangit ng lighting pala natin kanina. Hindi pwede yan. Tsatsakayin na naman tayo. Grabe talaga yung mga kameta natin. Nakita ko yung mga comments niya, yung mga pinost natin, mga pictures natin, mga friends natin, and celebrity friends natin, posh people friends natin. Grabe, lahat na lang pinatulan. Ba't yung fashion statement natin, paano yung tagilid yung tuxedo natin dito, ba't yung socks na French style na ganyan, tinatanong pa yung brand ng ganyan. Talagang mga ano kayo, no? Mga balahura talaga kayo, no? Talagang mga, talagang mga bardagulan ang gusto niyo. Sabi ko talagang, mahirap maging mabait dito. Mahirap talaga maging mabait. Kailangan na medyo bully ka. Grabe talaga. Kaya talaga, oh, post lang tayo ng picture. Mamaya, separate ko pa yung post ng iba. Yung isang picture with Pia na post ko na kanina. Yung isang pang picture with sila Lovey po and all. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I don't make it look as if nag-social climbing tayo, etc. Now, all of us were invited there because of our own merits, etc. By the way, nag-meet din kami ni Senator Zubiri, Senator Angara, yan. Marami tayong na-meet din dyan sa gabi ngayon. Popost pa natin ibang pictures. Pero alam niyo naman, I'm just so busy. Wala akong time sa mga social climbing ek-ek na gano'n. So, no. When I post those pictures, it's also a sign of support, and I'm also glad to see these people. Because to be honest, guys, I'll be very honest about it. I was extremely impressed by the humility and the patriotism and the social consciousness and advocacies of many people, and the celebrities that you just see on TV, etc. Of course, we had the pleasure of meeting these people, and they're very nice people. They're very nice people. I mean, Pia Wurzbach, I mean, God bless her. I think her heart is definitely in the right place. She's definitely the beauty with a heart. I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of like beauty pageants and all of that, as much as, of course, I know yung Filipina beauty is the best. And to be honest, I think Lovey Poe has this very distinct, I told her that, I think she has this very distinct, unique Filipina beauty. I think what I like about a lot of these people we meet, especially in the Tatler family, and let me shout out and say thank you also to Anton, the editor-in-chief of Tatler, for being so kind and inviting us to this event. No, what I appreciate is that you see these people in flesh, and you realize that they're not just images, they're not just performative, that a lot of them really, actually, almost everyone I saw are really nice people. I also got to meet some other people that you may not be familiar with, but actually are also really wonderful people. See Henri, for instance, who's behind these educational programs, helping disenfranchised communities across the country by providing them educational means, by bringing teachers and volunteers and best educational practices from around the world. Ang dami natin na-meet ng mga kabataan, mga youth, mga young leaders, people sa iba't ibang larangan ng politika, ng arts. My goodness, I got to also know that we have this artist na super galing, no? Parang something between Picasso and I don't know, Luna, no? Yung mga paintings niya na million dollar na sa abroad. I didn't even have any idea about these people, no? And I'm sure there were many of them who also didn't have any idea about me. I think si Vicky Bello didn't know who I was, which was quite disappointing for her, I think. Kasi, I'm sorry, if you don't know someone like me, that means you have to work on your level of, Pero wag na, let's not go there. Wag na tayo magbardagulan. Mga level lang naman natin, mga New York Times, mga BBC, mga ganyan lang naman mga level natin. No, seriously guys, I'm just saying, I'm glad to have had this privilege and this opportunity to meet a lot of these people, young people, beautiful people, inside and out, and people who are really dedicated to the better cause. Kasi, to be honest, mga kameta, minsan syempre medyo lonely talaga. Hey, how are you? Good to see you, man. Like, sorry, I'm just gonna do my vlog here. Talk this year. Yeah, so.
Sorry, I'll just be going.
Are you gonna be going? Okay.
I'll be back in an hour.
You have a nice bike, man. I love that. Is that what's the name of that?
Kawasaki.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's like Tiffany blue, Tiffany blue.
Yeah.
That's your color choice?
Yeah, I went to go for a really classic color.
Oh wow, man, that's awesome. I'll take a picture with that next time. You go ahead, Tommy. I hope I didn't disturb you or anything. Good to see you, man. Finally, pleasure. Ayan, makaibigan natin dito. Nasaan na tayo? No, I'm just saying, guys, no? I'm just saying that, nasaan na tayo? Na-distract na tayo sa... No, I'm just saying that I feel very privileged and blessed that we have all of these people in the country, that, you don't feel lonely. Aminin ko mga kameta. Siyempre, minsan naisip mo, like, ano ginagawa natin? May nakikinig ba sa akin? Meron ba nagbabasa? Etc. Of course, around the world, yes. Yes, of course, important people, quote unquote. No, but seriously, like, sometimes you wonder, like, my point ba, all of these things we're doing, trying to create some sort of a substantive intellectual conversation, may paki ba yung mga tao, bale, di bale, is it worth the energy and time I put into these things? I'd rather do other things, baka mag-fashion na lang ako, mag-model na lang tayo, alam mo yung mga ganun. And then you see people who are actually, big celebrities, or people who may not be big celebrities, but actually are doing a fantastic job helping people, advocacies on the health front, advocacy on the educational front. And then suddenly you get to think, you're not alone. Suddenly you get to think, wala kang karapatan mag-complain because many people are out there. And not to mention, of course, it's good to see that you guys, hindi niya ako nakalimutan at may paki pa rin kayo sa akin. When I give a vlogs, I make a discussion really. Nagising yata. Maingay yata ako. Nagsisiesta na yung mga tao dito. No, I'm just saying, I feel very blessed to have had friends and family and people who have been supporting us. Hindi naman tayo nag-midlife crisis, bata pa tayo. Medyo post-quarter life. Reflections. No? Tingnan lang natin kung tama yung mga ginagawa natin. So, yun lang. Yun lang mga kameta. Yun lang. Kaya, kailangan talaga natin, parang therapy yan sa atin lahat na mag-usap tayo, vlog tayo, mag-maritas tayo. Kasi that way we can make a sense out of what we're going through as a country. I'll be honest, guys. I'll tell you something. Yung infrastruktura sa Indonesia, yung airport sa Bali, not to mention yung bagong airport sa Jakarta ngayon, I don't know, it makes you think like, kamusta ang Pilipinas? Saan tayo pupunta, diba? Siyempre, actually kahapon, one reason ang tagal-tagal ko sa airport was, andun tayo sa airport and I was just taking picture right and left. All of these beautiful paintings, all of this beautiful artwork, these Balinese, distinct, authentic, all artifacts and kind of fresh, newly minted airport, all of that. And, Bali's, it's kind of like their version of Boracay. And I wonder, like, when will the Philippines have something like that? Or we should have something like that. Because, Indonesia is not too far away from the Philippines as far as economic development levels are concerned, per capita is concerned. But, in fairness to Jokowi Dodo, Jokowi has been doing a fantastic job, I think, for this country. I think the country has made huge strides over the past 6, 7, 8 years. And I'm pretty optimistic that it's going to leave a very great legacy. Not a perfect legacy, obviously. Indonesia is another imperfect, problematic, democracy like the Philippines. But still, they were able to achieve a lot. In spite of everything. So, syempre, minsan, ka rin. Ganito. Like, of course, I go to Europe, I go to Middle East, we go to Japan, US, whatever. May yaman na bansa na yan. So, parang there's no point of comparing with kind of a melancholy. But, of course, there's always a point of picking up, best lessons from different countries. I always believe that countries as far as Norway may provide us some lessons on best practices. But when you go to neighboring countries like Vietnam, nandun tayo the other week, you see Da Nang, a small town, and, they have 2 airports, international and local, both very nice. You don't see squatter, you don't see poor people. You see all of this progress over the years in these countries. And then now you come here to Indonesia and you see also very similar how they're moving in the right directions. Paisip ka na talagang saan tayo papunta. Saan po yung mga aso na yan? Yeah, of course they're gonna come to me. Of course they're gonna come to me. Yes. Hello. Hello. Ayan na. Ito yung mga royalties. The queen's, corgis. Kulit eh. Ang kulit nila. I'm telling you, man. Joko is doing a great job. I really like the guy from the very beginning. When I'm saying beginning, not the beginning of his presidency. From when he ran for governor of Jakarta, I've been researching about him. You can Google my name and Jokowi, put them together, and you'll see. I've been writing on this guy. Sometimes very critical, but over time, I'm beginning to see what he's achieving, and I'm comparing it to what's happening, in the Philippines, which is a very similar country, and I'm wondering, like, what's up, no? What's up? Saan tayo papunta? So, these are the things that we're looking at, mga kameta. So, maraming salamat sa inyong mga suporta, etc. Ako naman, I always say, like, what we're doing here is just to pioneer, hopefully, a new way of approaching vlogging, right? Because usually vlogging is about glamour, it's about poshness, it's about pa-cute. Of course, meron din tayo mga yan. Naturally. And then there's like vlogging na kabastusan, bardagulan, walang kwenta, uneducated, ignoramos, ganun. So we don't want to also have that. We want something different, no? Real talk, honest talk, no script, no production, nothing. Oh, see? Wala akong production. There's no one. Wala. Mag-isa ko lang. No production, nothing. And, hopefully what I'm doing here will also encourage a new generation of, thinkers, academics, vloggers, whoever, celebrities to try to impart their ideas, their not just any idea, but ideas based on really proper research, travel, analysis, meeting. I mean, I've had the privilege of meeting, talking, interviewing prime ministers, officials, etc. Not to mention, officials, experts. So, medyo may mga ideas tayo about how to make the world a better place, the Philippines a better place. And I'm sure there are many, many other people out there, hindi lang tayo, na napakagaling, maraming ideas, medyo siguro mahihain. And then I'm sure they'll see me, walang production, wasak, hindi naman wasak, pero yung mga wrinkled na yung shirt, walang time mag-iron kasi natulog ng 4 a.m., gising 6 a.m., pupunta interview, wala nang time, ito na, labas ka agad, boom, 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 then tapos, then next, file ako ng Philippine Daily Inquirer ko kasi deadline ko ng 3 p.m., and next thing you know, I have to get a little bit sleep before I eat and then go to another forum, etc. Yeah, so yun, real talk tayo in the sense that there's nothing contrived here. This is totally me. This is totally yours truly, no? And you can see that many things na sinasabi natin mga kameta, they come from years of really deep reflection and writing. Again, hindi ako nangyaba. I mean, I've written millions of words, tens of thousands of pages, thousands of articles. And the thing about writing is that it's like a meditation process. You just realize how much you are really understanding issue or not. And it forces you to crystallize your ideas. It forces you to research, especially because andun yung pangalan mo next to that. It goes through an editorial process. Of course, if you're publishing in the big publications, you have to meet a very high standard. Tayo naman, syempre, hindi naman tayo puti. Hindi naman tayo Ilocano. Maputi tayo pa, hindi tayo puti. That sounded so wrong. So, of course, we have to compete with people who had, English as their mother language, and etc. So, it was not easy. So now I'm glad that we have this opportunity to impart our ideas, even if super hectic yung schedule. Because I want you guys to understand what is commitment, what is discipline, what is dedication and devotion. Na that intellectual discussion, that patriotic discourse, that real talk should not just be a matter of luxury. Na feel ko lang ngayon, good mood ako, mag-usap tayo. No, ako, kahit pagod, kahit ganyan itsura, kahit sobrang haggard, ganun, go pa rin ako. Every day I try to put few minutes aside, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes aside to have a conversation with you guys. I look at your comments, I look at the trolls, pumapatol ako sa mga trolls, di ba? Ayan. Parang eat, pray, love ang dating. No, seriously, man. Seriously, guys. I mean, so hindi ako magkaroon ng ganyan, walang hiyang attitude na wala lang random conversation na ganun. If it didn't come from nights and nights, these long nights of conversations and thinking, not to mention writing, etc. And yes, to be honest, yeah, I'm sometimes thinking maybe I should write more spiritual books. I was thinking actually kagabi, since hindi ako makakatulog kasi sobrang stress ako, grabe yung schedule, paano ko na yung kasya, kailan ako matulog, ganyan. 6 a.m. pa lang, gigising ako, tapos ganyan, kain na ako kakain, kailangan pa natin ng fuego, beach body, ganyan, ako, stress. Diba? Tapos inisip ko, maybe what we can do, especially as we go towards holidays, spiritual time, family time, thank Lord, despite all the difficulties, we have this opportunity to spend time together. Maybe we'll do more, I don't know, we'll do vlogs, guys, not vlogs, but mini lectures like Ikigai, Wabi-Sabi, yung mga Japanese philosophy. We can do Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus. We can do Stoicism. We can do Epicureanism. Actually, kagabi, sa aeroplano, nagbabasa tayo ng I was reading The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire by Gibbon, So, medyo it gave me some ideas about going back to the basics, no? So, yun lang. I'm just saying, mga kameta. Nakakatawa, parang nag-version, take 1, take 2, take 1, nakopo, parang, ano kang sabihin natin, pilitin na natin, basta may tapos take 2, hindi yan pwede. Real talk tayo ngayon. Mag-real talk tayo ngayon. So, yun po yung ginagawa natin. Basta guys, wag nang, please, don't ever think na ito si Richard ay ganyan. No, just because I meet celebrities or meet ganun. No, I'm just the same guy. I'm always the same guy. I never change. If I change, it's for the better. You know, I try my best. So, yun lang. So, yun lang, mga kameta. I'm giving you a preview. God willing, if you have the energy, the health, the strength, the leisure, and your support, your comments, your suggestions, your hearts, your stickers, your likes, etc. Hopefully, we can also do more spiritual, more reflective vlogs. Not because I know better than you, not because I'm a great guy and you have to learn from. No, it's because I think the process of writing about ikigai, sense of purpose, wabi-sabi, stoicism, different philosophies, etc., which by the way is where I really began my love for writing and reading, after I read Platonic dialogues, Symposium, etc. In that way, we can, make sense out of life and be happy and, I don't know, process difficulties and traumas and frustrations. Nakaka-frustrate minsan. Believe me, you have frustrations in life. You think, wala kaming frustration. Yeah, of course, sabihin niya, si Richard, of course, ganito, ganyan. Paposh. But, come on, guys. Oh, by the way, thank you also sa Air Asia, folks, kanina. Tsaka mga folks dyan sa Terminal 3, mga kameta. Marami tayong mga kameta sa airport kanina. Right? Kasama pa dyan si Jano Gibbs. Nag-meet pa kami, walang yan. Nandun ako sa linya, guys. Biglang may pumasok dito sa kilid ko sa, Mr. Hidarian, I think you have to. So, oh my God, sino yan? Ilocano, nakitudak. Pagtingin ko si Jano Gibbs palang lalim ng boses. Ayan pala. Oh, by the way, congratulations kay Sir Jano Gibbs. And of course, it was lovely meeting your mom. And congratulations to the marriage of your daughter. I hope it's a public news or whatever. Anyway, to a new chapter, a good chapter in your life. Salamat, it's a pleasure. And salamat din dun sa mga folks natin sa Terminal 3, sa Air Asia na tumulong sa atin. Make sure na things going well. Kahit budget airline lang tayo. Nangababa ng pila. Ay nako, marami tumulong sa atin. So I appreciate it. Yung mga small things na gano'n. Actually, they're not small things. Of course, they're big things. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it comes from the heart. Yeah, I really feel it's better than good. You feel that useful ka sa buhay when you see people are getting something out of your, hindi naman random reflections, but honest and real talk reflections. Hindi yung curated, hindi yung nasa TV, hindi yung nasa posh na ball or whatever. No, just us being us. Just me being me. Alright? Okay, I'll keep it there. Dama ko ng drama, dama ko hanash. Andiyan na yung mga trolls. Sige lang. Ayan na yung best friend natin. Ayan na. Hoy, Hector, ano tibagbagaw? Christmas tree. Ko mo. Mamaya tayo mag-usap. Ayan, nakikisali na yung mga iba dyan. No, seriously guys, yun lang. Okay, anyway, I think I need to jog. I need to go out, get some toxins out of our system. And then hopefully can get back to you guys. Let me see if I can set up a proper OBS again. Conversation. Pag-usapan natin yung pagbisita ni Kamala Harris sa Pilipinas and the strategic implications of that. But believe me guys, yung mga vlogs natin is not just about cerebral stuff, geopolitics, economics. It's also about all of us connecting and making sense out of things together. Alright, so maraming salamat. Thank you very much. And maraming salamat din dito sa mga host natin dito. Nakikisakay libre lang tayo dito kasi syempre, alam mo naman, Ilocano. Alright, God bless. Thank you very much. And great to see all very beshi friends. Si Hector also joining us among other beshies na sons and cousin natin. Alright, let me also say super thank you again. Wow, as always. Si Ma'am Jocelyn Lumberio, super supportive. Super thank you, ma'am. Thank you kay MB Dennis also, kay Noemi Tablat. Ito yung mga beshi natin sa QC, sa Mia, Nalog. Oo nga, anong Christmas tree? Ko mo. Baka kila Marco na. Tanungin nyo si Marco. Siya na yung mayaman ngayon. Yung cousin natin from Ibiza. Alright. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Maraming salamat. Terima kasih.